Welcome back once again to Modras Bloodsport Arena. Live once again from the arena. We are springing into action once again in the northern part of Modras. It has become gradually warmer and brighter outside, and to celebrate, we're back live on pay-per-view and Twitch in some realms, ready to welcome some more competitors to the arena. I am Flex Gristle, joined as always in the commentary booth by my partner, Razor McGirth. How are you doing, Razor?
I'm doing great, Flex. You did, however, just call our show Modras Bloodsport Arena, and as we all know, it is Modras Bloodsport Association.
My mistake, Razor. I've been drinking heavily today.
Just want to make sure that we don't get sued by the other MBA out there.
They're welcome to face me in single combat anytime.
Speaking of combat, Flex, why don't we go ahead and head over to our combatants for the evening? Who should we start with, Flex? Who's looking most springy? See what I did? Do you see what I did there, Flex?
I noticed. It was very well put.
Was that one? I didn't know if well put was a spring pun or not, but I don't...
It was not. I was just trying to get over the terribleness of that joke.
Okay, well, how about we go to Ashram first? Ashram's looking ready for combat. Ashram, how you feeling this evening?
Well, I've been better.
Oh no, what's wrong?
I had lunch, and I figured that I saw the sign for nacho tokens. Figured I'd get some of those.
Yeah, that's usually
the nacho tokens
after the fight.
They are indeed well prized, but you have to earn those nacho tokens.
Fighting for nacho
healthy
tokens.
competition.
All right.
I'd like to tell our audience a little bit about yourself, Ashram.
I work. I would do construction. And that's about it, really.
And if you were to label yourself as to your magical abilities, would you say, on a scale of 1 to magic, that there is any magic, or is it more of a fighter or rogue?
You mean what happens down at the pub? Yeah. So typically, when somebody pisses me off the pub, I summon a wall of rock and I crush them under it.
Wizard. This one sounds like a wizard, Flex.
That sounds about right. Something to do with rocks and hard places.
Yeah, I guess just really I went to a construction tech school, so just some general stuff.
But mostly rock-based magic, it sounds like. Walls, bricks.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I believe a rock magician is called a geologist, Razor.
I don't know if these are Flex. I don't know where we're not aligning on our puns tonight, Flex. But something's happening.
As I said, I've been drinking heavily.
Okay, how about we go to our by far the beefiest. Or I could, you know what, Flex? Now you've got me off my game. I couldn't think of the equivalent to beef for It's grass, blade of grass. Your name still says grass on the overlay, and it really messed with me. I'm sorry, Blades.
Blades of grass is not beef. Blades of grass is tabaxi.
Yes, it was gonna be very insensitive. I was about to go from beef and cow meat to cat meat, and then I realized that you're not a cat, Razor? And that's not a thing. So I try to gloss over, and then I just blankly stared. I apologize, Blades. I did fix your name on the overlay, though, Blades. What brings you?
You are forgiven
tonight?
for this time.
Thank you. I would not want to.
Please forgive us.
Yes.
He hasn't even been drinking.
Not yet, but I will start now, Flex.
Blades. Please tell us about yourself, Blades of Grass.
Blades came here to drink milk and kick ass and is all out of milk.
Well, you've come to the right place, Blades of Grass. We're looking forward to seeing your talents in the arena tonight.
We do.
Blades is here to represent Farpayet in the house.
Where was that?
I don't know what any of those words meant, but glad to have you on board.
And
Farpayet is way off west. You would not know it.
Okay.
You're right, I don't.
And on a scale of 1 to magic for you, Blades, where would you place yourself on that sliding scale that makes total sense to everybody?
Blades of Grass does not do numbers.
Okay, so it sounds like a barbarian then.
An astute observation as always, Razor. Keen as your namesake. Which I believe leads us keenly to our final competitor, Nico. How are you doing, Nico?
It's a fine time to see you, gentlemen. I've been a fan, but I never thought I'd actually be here. I'm so busy with work all the time that I was able to finally squeeze you guys in.
Yes, we've been inviting you, Nico. What has it been, Flex? Weekly, monthly now? So I'm glad.
I have to say, if I wasn't blushing so hard, I would be convinced that this was down to my alcoholism. But I'm overjoyed to have you finally join us, Nico. It's been at least 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said, I'm angry. But nevertheless, we've been waiting to get you on board for a long time, and it's very, very good to have you back with us. Tell our audience a little bit about yourself, Nico.
Well, my name is Nico Zora. You've probably brought one of my products before. You've probably seen, well, it depends really if you're born in war-torn countries or not, dealing with mostly political leaders, selling them the right stuff to take down a rebellion or two. But that's besides the point. The point is, I'm going to show you guys what I can really do on the field without needing any magical armaments that I sold.
Wow. That's music to my ears. I am always up for seeing a bit of carnage.
Yeah, Tony Stark has nothing on me.
So this is sounding, Flex, I do believe this is sounding a little artificer adjacent, but we shall see.
Yes, surely construction of devices of great lethality. Music to my ears and words to stir the fire in my loins. Which, incidentally, I should put out. Ow!
And Flex, with that, I do believe we are ready to head over to the arena. As you mentioned earlier, spring has sprung, and it is time to spring into action as we head over to the Coliseum.
Wait. See that green grass.
Green grass and lots of foliage and spring.
Flowers, tulips, and... my word, what is that? Is this... What is that?
Damn
is that
it, Clancy!
Clock?
Spring, like the season, not
the season,
springs.
Clancy.
It's not springs and metal, Clancy.
Not clockwork and springs, you dolt.
What month is it, Clancy? Clancy. It's springtime. Our marketing team is not gonna like this, Flex. Our marketing team is not gonna like this. Well,
do you know how many bunny rabbits they've got in storage?
Oh, probably way more than they bought initially, Flex.
They do have a habit of geometric growth.
Well, our combatants look like they're going to be facing some clockwork foes tonight. Not the Easter Bunny adjacent foes we were imagining, but nonetheless, it should be an entertaining fight for the evening. Why don't we go ahead and see who's going to be the quickest to spring into action tonight with some initiative.
See what you did there.
See, that was a pun. That was a pun, Flex.
I'll try harder.
And I will be rolling initiative. I think I usually roll initiatives, right, Flex?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I just realized I don't... Yeah, I guess we can... Didn't know if I wanted people to see the things that were popping up, but sure.
Why not? They can see them now.
Okay, so it looks like the T-Rex rolled a 13 initiative. The pterodactyl on the back got an 18, and the large raptors got a 19. Oh yes, I need to grant people the ability to move their character. So, while I do that, Flex.
Let's see, what have we got here? We've got Blades of Grass. Rolling advantage on initiative, is that? That's a 9, I believe. Our remaining competitors. We've got Ashram with a big old 11. And from Nico, a whopping 19, tying with the Raptors. I believe in this instance, it's likely to be Nico with the higher dexterity score. So
now, if our companions can make sure they can move their tokens, that would be great. We do have 2 wizards tonight, so we've got one with white robes and one with purple. I believe that's purple robes. We only had so many wizard graphics, Flex, so we had to use the same one, but with different colors.
Well, we make do with what we have. Sorry for your scrying orbs. We try and simulate reality as closely as possible with the magical technology available to us. So, running order so far, I have Nico, followed by the Raptors, followed by the Giant Cuckoo, followed by the TikTok Rex, then Ashram, and bringing up the rear is Blade of Grass, or Blades of Grass, pardon me.
Yes, so first up is Nico. Let's see what Nico is going to bring to the arena. I'm very excited for this one, Flex, because they definitely talked up a big game, and I have indeed seen their work before, and I know it ain't pretty.
Okay, cool. So this is 85 feet. Let's start off big, and I'm gonna need a dex saving throw from that T-Rex as I cast Fireball.
It looks
at 4th
like
level.
Nico is targeting the big dino of the arena, Flex.
Trying to turn that TikTok wreck into TikTok toast.
And it's very unfortunate that big thing does not seem very mobile, Flex. It got a 6 on its dex saving throw. I don't think that's going to cut it.
Lumbering, one might say.
It's really the size, Flex. Once you get that big, you just can't quite shuffle those feet.
So you're going to end up taking a total of 34 fire damage.
Hot tamale, Flex. I believe that may be the largest fireball we have had in the arena to date.
Certainly, I can feel the warmth of it on my face all the way up here.
Good thing we've got these magical barriers protecting us at all times from all threats. I don't see that this thing has any kind of resistances to fire.
Oh, wait a moment. Actually... Wait, so that's critical, my bad. Fire damage alone is 32, but I see that there's a 1 there, and I have defeat elemental depth, so all 1s are actually treated as 2, so it's 33 points of fire damage.
1 more point of damage added onto the pile, Flex.
Excellent. That's what we like to see, a hot dinosaur action.
What? Don't, Flex. You heard that.
What?
You heard that, Flex. I know you heard that.
I couldn't keep my giggle out of my voice.
Okay.
Tried to deadpan it there, Razor. Sorry.
Let's see if Nico is going to do any kind of movement, or if we're going to drop to Raptor O'Clock.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stay back here.
Did you catch that, Flex? The clock pun? Because there's a
It was
cuckoo on
barely
the...
a pun.
There's a cuckoo on the... Never mind, Flex. Okay, it's Raptor turn, Flex. These raptors are pretty springy, if you know what I am saying. They are quick to wick.
They go boing.
They do. Look at them go. They're boinging.
Boinging all over the place.
I heard that
abandon.
one, Flex, the moment it left my mouth. Unfortunately, as they are charging up against our combatants, they are not going to make it there in one move, so they're going to need to take the dash action as they start to swarm our combatants like raptors do. So it looks like Clancy at least got the AI somewhat correct on these things, surprisingly.
They
Flex.
boing real good, Razor.
No, Flex. Who's up next, Flex?
Up next is that fantastical cuckoo clock cuckoo flying around the arena there as it is.
Speaking of quick to spring in action, this thing, that can't be right, Flex. Does it really have 70 feet of movement?
70 feet of movement is a lot of movement, but then again, it is a bird.
So it has taken to the air as it flies up and casts nothing because it is a bird. But it does, however, hide behind...
It casts aspersions on our combatants' abilities.
It will indeed land and try to take the hide action.
Cuckoo.
For 15. So if anybody wants to try to see that thing on their turn, unless they walk around to the pillar, I guess, they will need to...
Whoever would think of such a thing.
Yes, they will need to succeed on a 15 eyeball check. Who's up next, Flex?
Well,
is that not the technical term, Flex?
It is the... Yes, that's correct. It is the TikTok Rex next, Razor.
Jeez. Make me do a lot of work in a row, Flex. I didn't realize that all three of them...
Wasn't me rolling initiative, Razor.
That is absolutely true. This thing... wow. It's kind of a letdown because at the start of the turn, none of them could reach these combatants. However, it is going to stomp its way closer to them, and it is going to take a ready action. If any of the combatants get up onto this thing, it is going to take one big chomp at them.
Chomp chomp goes the TikTok Rex. What a fearsome. Imagine if that was your alarm clock, Razor. Sure get you out of bed in the morning, wouldn't it?
Yes, and it would be very effective alarm clock one time, Flex. One time only.
After the TikTok Rex has done his clinking and clunking, it's up Ashram.
You know, all these raptors make me feel real uncomfortable. I just gotta say, I'm gonna use Erupting Earth. So yeah, my character just kind of he stomps the ground, and then there's a rumbling, and in a 20-foot cube centered on a point, which will be between the T-Rex and the Raptors, everything there can make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, I was trying to find a cool graphic because I believe that does make some difficult terrain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it will make difficult terrain in that area.
What do you think, Flex? I know that these miniature tokens aren't quite scaled right for the grid, but it looks like they may be within the range, all three of them.
I say so. Its snoot is in the ring. That counts for me.
It is going to hit it right in the snoot, and the others right in the butthole, which I'm sure Ashram was expecting. Oh wow, they are rolling very poorly tonight. An 8, an 11, and a 10. I don't think that's going to do it.
Insufficient.
Also, Flex, we need to get Clancy to work out how to show these rolls publicly, and it's not to GM, whatever that means. How do we change that?
I don't know, Razor.
I don't think we're going to figure it out live, so we'll figure it out
Probably
before
not. That's one for another day.
And also,
what damage are we talking from this?
So that'd be 15 damage.
15 points of damage as the earth erupts and leaves behind a wake of stone. That is going to be a pricey renovation, Flex.
It sure is. Thankfully, we don't have to pay it.
We could just keep it. Honestly, it could be a feature.
Why not?
However, I did search for earthquake graphics for our viewing audience at home, and Clancy pulled up something that looks absolutely nothing like an earthquake, so I apologize, viewers.
Clancy is extremely unreliable, as we all know.
I do, unless Ashram is going to be taking any kind of movements.
No movements here.
He's staying put, solid as a rock. Well,
oh, I just realized it was a rock spell, Flex.
That's right. I want to rock.
And we go to Blades of Grass.
Blades of Grass.
Blades of Grass will step up to Clockwork Butthole.
Blades, it's not...
Words I never thought I'd hear uttered inside the arena.
It's not just a butthole.
And Blades of Grass will rage and use double-bladed scimitar to attack.
That's its
how
name
I
is...
would choose to attack a butthole too.
A natural 20,
wow.
Flex.
What a hit.
What a hit indeed. Well, I was going to say, Flex, what we usually do for critical hits here is we don't even roll one of the die, we just take the max damage, but I do believe it did already roll the max damage.
We cannot do... I don't know what I did.
You've got 8 total damage plus 8 critical damage plus 2 brutal critical damage.
I don't know what a brutical is.
Brutal critical. It's one of those anyway. So you've got 18 points of damage on this raptor, I believe. That is substantial. What a hit.
Does that sound right, Blades? Because that's a lot of math.
Blades does not do numbers. We discussed this.
We've established this already. It's canon now.
I do apologize.
So 18 points of damage to that raptor.
Brutical
Blades
damage.
will make second attack.
Brutical damage is on nat 20s, chat says.
Brutical damage indeed.
Thank you. 16. Will that hit, Flex? I do believe it does.
It certainly will.
It won't be as brutical, however.
No, no brutical damage on this one.
In fact, the opposite of brutical. It's showing red as if it was a natural 1, but I don't
think it was.
I don't see any natural 1s there, so I don't know.
Either. It's not looking red to me.
Maybe it's my eyes, Flex.
Maybe so. I think there's something in the water today, and it's probably because I put all my whiskey in it. So yes, 8 points of damage.
Wait, hold on, Flex. You can't just... Like the water cooler?
Yeah, is it not for whiskey?
The water cooler for whiskey, Flex?
Do you not drink whiskey and water?
You know we've got a whiskey cooler.
Well, you do now.
No, we've got 2 now, Flex. The brown one's for whiskey.
I'm not as drunk as you think I am, Razor.
Okay, we'll talk about this later. However, I do believe we are back up, unless Blades is going to do any more movements, perhaps.
Blades of Grass has special weapon that does special thing.
Ooh,
of course.
Special things.
Blades will take bonus action to make extra melee attack, but with less damage power.
Okay.
That sounds about right for a level 10 barbarian. I actually...
Absolutely it does.
I'm assuming that's
Let's see how brutical it gets.
The 21.
21 will definitely hit.
Oh, you weren't talking about it doing, or you were not joking when you said it does less damage. 1d4? That does not sound right, Blades.
Razor, I think you'll find that raptor is coming apart at the seams. How about Blades of Grass? You describe how you deliver the killing blow.
After first and second attacks, Blades comes with bottom of weapon and just slice from butthole to face.
Oh, that's a lot of gears, Razor.
And it was one big gear for the butthole flex, so I don't know who built these things.
I don't know, but they were
expensive.
Something wrong with those people. Those things were expensive. Beautifully, lovingly crafted raptor buttholes.
Who's up next, Flex? I lost
up to the top of the initiative order with Nico.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. From my basic sleeve, I pull out a Derringer, and this little raptor buddy over here, he's gonna get blasted in the face.
Flex, is that a gun?
It appears to be.
Yes, it is. Shit, seems I can't do it through. Oh, it's a +9 to hit anyway. So let's do this. 1d20 +9.
Flex, I always forget how big the pluses of level 10s are. I'm seeing lots of pluses.
Those are some big pluses.
Ooh, so that's a 9 + 4.
Is enough.
Is enough.
It is enough.
Yes.
Great. So I get to do 2d8 +5.
My goodness.
Flex, I didn't realize we had guns coming into the arena, so that really ups the game.
So that's 15 points of force damage, as well as the creature gets to get knocked back 5 feet away from me.
Well. What a muzzle flash there, Razor. The resounding echo of that Derringer blast is sure to ring in my ears forever as it clanged against that clockwork raptor. Still standing, but 5 feet further away.
Yeah, it does look like Nico here has bought themselves some space to be able to move around now and get some breathing room from the raptor.
Breathe in that spring air.
And since apparently that was my bonus action.
Of course it was.
Let's hit it with a firebolt.
Artificers are known to be very, very good, Flex.
Absolutely. I have played one in the past.
You mean in a play, so to speak?
That's right. My appearance in the Scrying Orbs on a play, Artifice This, in which I built a really big gun and used it to take revenge on the people who murdered my father.
So
it does look like that was a 24 to hit. Was that targeted towards the Rex?
It was targeted towards the
raptor.
Yeah, the raptor.
Okay.
That will definitely hit. Yes.
Is that a 20? Is that 20
sure
points of fire damage, Flex?
Yeah, it is.
Well, you can describe what happens to this raptor as it is blinked out of existence.
So you see on the Derringer pretty much the cylinder change as I shoot a firebolt from it, instantly just melting it onto the ground. There is not a single. It's pretty much what's gonna end up looking like the T2000, the T1000 is pretty much in liquid form. That's what that raptor's gonna look like.
Turn that raptor into a puddle.
Yeah.
That gun fired a gun bullet and also a fire bullet, Flex. Did you see that?
I did. It was super impressive.
It was indeed. I believe we now go to not the Raptors' turn anymore, Flex.
They no longer exist in their previous state. So it will be the clockwork cuckoo.
And it looks like the cuckoo will be able to now make it and swoop in on our combatants. This is going to be the first time any of the clockwork dinos have been able to take any kind of action at all, which is a little unfortunate. Those raptors didn't even get to take any kind of action besides just boinging. It looks like the pterodactyl...
Well, that's enough for me.
It looks like the pterodactyl is going to swoop down and do a claw attack at Nico and a beak attack at Ashram. Does a 9 hit Nico?
No.
I don't know if there's such a thing as negative armor class in this game, but I had to ask. How about a 14 for Ashram?
I will cast shield. Sometimes, things, pop up in your face at the construction site, and you just gotta go with the flow.
It's like a magical hard hat.
Yep.
So it looks like this pterodactyl almost beat Ashram. However, a magical shield springs into place, and that is very unfortunate. Now this bird is just kind of haphazardly hovering a few feet off the ground, Flex.
Oh, that's a bad place to be, Razor.
Oh.
However,
before
anybody can lay waste to the cuckoo, it is the TikTok Rex.
Does look like the TikTok Rex is stomping down towards blades of grass. And just as it's opening its mouth to seemingly chomp down on blades, is that smoke I'm seeing coming from its mouth?
Looks to be, Razor. What on earth could that be?
Clancy, did you put fire in the T-Rex mouth?
How is that anything to do with spring, Clancy?
That's not spring, and
Doesn't
it's not
make
even
sense.
springs. It's, if anything, it's summer, Clancy. Well, it looks like the T-Rex is going to spew flames out of its mouth. I do believe...
We're not hiring any more of your relatives, Razor.
That's my last remaining relative, unfortunately, Flex, so we're stuck with them.
That's a shame. Real shame.
Well, there was a little bit of movement left. He's going to hobble down a little bit more so that he can engulf everybody. Can everybody make a dexterity saving throw, please, to try to not get singed up by this fire?
How nimbly-bimbly are we feeling?
Quite nimbly-bimbly.
Exceptionally nimbly-bimbly. Nico, oh, not so much for Nico with a poor 5.
Let me see if I can come up with something. Let me see if I can get out of this.
Those crafty
Searching through
wizards.
that bag of tricks.
Yes, I can. So, as a reaction, after your creature I see within 30 feet of me makes an attack, an ability, or a saving throw, I can force the reroll.
Oh
but
my
I'm gonna have to take
goodness,
that
Flex.
second. I'm gonna have to take that second roll. So come on, let's do it.
That's the same exact 2 natural 2s in a row.
It was fated to be.
All right, here's how I'm gonna slightly get out of this, and let me see if I'm able to get away with this. As a reaction, can I use absorb elements?
Did your other power use your reaction?
Because it's just it's a limited use ability, I think. Yeah. Oh no, that's a reaction. Never mind. Can't do it.
Ah, yes.
Taking the damage.
Unfortunately, our 2 cloak-wearing wizards got the brunt of the flames, Flex. They will be
Cloaks
taking...
are notoriously flammable.
That is true indeed. They will be taking 22 fire damage, while the Barbarian Tabaxi will only be taking 11 of that as they nimbly dodge out of the way.
This is why Blades is mostly naked, less flammable.
Less flammable. The fur does look pretty flammable.
You've been naked this whole entire time?
Mostly.
Maximum
Pretty sure you're gonna catch an
bimblosity.
indecent charge from this, but we'll
Blades has loincloth.
Don't worry, I have a very powerful legal team that'll get you out of it.
All about the loincloth.
I have children
public
that
nudity
get
is legal in Modras. Also, fortunately, we do not have full graphic representation of the conditions in the arena, so we're not breaching anybody's terms of service today.
sometimes you're out there in the summer, building like, a little patio. You just got to wear a loincloth. It's fine. That's how it is.
This dude
I'm
gets
wearing one
it.
right now.
Flex always wears his loincloth.
Absolutely.
As soon as
A relic
spring
of my
happens,
days in the arena.
until the last day of fall, always in a loincloth.
And then I put on my winter loincloth.
Yes, it's just slightly longer. Still does not cover enough to keep HR off his back. Anyway,
You're just jealous, Fraser.
I believe we now go to Ashram.
Ashram.
Yes,
correct.
indeed.
Quite
All right.
enough of my rambling.
Well, Ashram's just standing here with one eyebrow on fire and one piece of his beard on fire. Just, Well, that's a paddling. And he pulls out a stone short sword, and I'll cast Steel Wind Strike.
I've never even heard of this one, Flex.
It's from Xanathar's Guide to
Neither, but it
Everything.
sounds real good.
So 5th level conjuration spell. I flourish his weapon, which I did.
Yeah, gave it a good jiggle.
And then I vanish, and I choose up to 5 creatures I can see within range. And I make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, they take 6d10 force damage.
Flex, this is
Where'd he
bad.
go?
This is bad TV, Flex. We lost one of our combatants.
You just hear the sound, just like stone short sword, bang, 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 bang. As I move around.
So it sounds like you've got 5 attacks. Are you able to
Up to 5.
I was gonna say, are you able to
Per
hit?
creature, right? So
Okay.
I'm able to within a range of 30 feet around, so I'm able to hit the raptor and the T-Rex and this
Yes.
floating thingy.
I just didn't know if you'd be able to hit like 1 2 times and 1 3 times.
No, it's up to 5 creatures, so can't just go around banging, bang, bang, bang. So here
tell me more.
see here this floating flying thing, 18 to hit.
It does indeed.
Yep, that'll do.
And 14 on the T-Rex.
That also will hit.
Okay. So 26 damage for the flying creature.
Oh.
Ow!
50 damage for the T-Rex.
Holy moly. Flex, did you see that pterodon? I'm sorry, not pterodon. It is a clockwork cuckoo.
It is in fact a clockwork cuckoo.
Did you see that thing just get that big divot appear out of nowhere in the middle of its head?
And then
It got
at the end of the
dunked real
spell,
good.
I teleport 5 feet away from one of my targets. I'll be 5 feet behind the T-Rex here, by the tail.
I sense a disturbance by the TikTok Rex's butthole.
Flex, I do believe the FDA, or whatever it is in fantasy land that controls broadcast, only lets you say butthole 17 times per stream.
Okay.
Yes, the fantasy FCC.
Yeah,
Trying to censor
FCC,
you.
that's it, not the FDA. That's the food one.
Well,
Duly
they,
noted.
Communications.
yes.
I will instead switch to the much more respectable ring piece going forward.
Nope, that's that one you get 1, and we just used it. We burned it.
How about Nipsey?
I'm
1.
unable to move my character, by the by, but I am behind the T-Rex.
Oh, is he? Were you blocked by that thing?
No, I'm unable to move. Maybe
Oh.
I'm in the wrong account.
Oh, perhaps. You
Clancy,
are the
Clancy,
one in the
Clancy.
purple. You should be this one up here, Ernest.
Yeah, I am unable to move.
Okay,
I
let
think
me-
I'm in the wrong account. That's.
I can add another account. Oh, I see it. I see both your accounts now. There you go.
Yeah.
You've played with us so much, you've got multiple accounts on here.
Doo-doo.
Fantastic. And then, without further ado, I do believe it is Blades of Grass.
Absolutely.
Blades
it
of
is.
grass will move up to ankles of TikTok Rex and make attacks.
The most vulnerable point on the TikTok Rex, of course.
As we all know, the way to bring down a TikTok Rex is to take out the ankles. Yep, that will hit. 18 will hit.
18 will hit. Yep.
It's not a 50.
It's not a 50, Rex. It is not a 50. However, is that factoring in your rage damage?
Oh,
I do believe at your level you've got
+5, I think.
+5 or so, or is it to hit? I always forget.
Oh, +3. Wait.
You got
+3 melee damage with strength weapons. Okay, so that would make it 11.
Okay.
As a graviturgist, I will use my reaction to increase your damage by 2d10.
Just for funsies.
2d10, you say?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's 1d10. It's not falling. It's just 1d10. Yeah. Still.
It does look like Ashram felt a little bad. Oh, look at that.
Full complement of 10 additional damage. Looks like that scimitar was hitting way harder than you would expect for a weapon of that size. Must be some graviturgical things at play there.
Was indeed. I was expecting an 8 for the damage, Flex, but however, it looks more like a 30. 23? I can't math, Flex. You put whiskey
23.
in the water.
Yeah.
That's right.
I do wonder if Blades has more attacks up their sleeves.
Yes.
Well, oh wait, they're not wearing any sleeves, Flex.
No, as we established, they are very nearly naked. But not. Emphasis on the not. 16 to hit will, in fact, hit the TikTok Rex right in the ankle.
That was not right.
Okay.
I hit the wrong
Yes,
button. My
that
bad.
was another.
So that's another 11.
Another 11 slashing damage. Nice. TikTok Rex is standing, but limping.
Yes, limping on that one ankle that has been so thoroughly attacked.
All right, then bonus action attack also.
Yes.
Never
I
mind.
think the first miss of the night, Flex.
I just clanged harmlessly off some of the metal plating of the ankle there. However, significant damage done that round. Very well done to all of our competitors there. With that done, we're back up to the top of the initiative order with Nico.
Okay, good. With my Derringer back in my hand.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Not
Time
again,
for
Flex. Not again.
We gonna shoot that bird out the sky. D20 plus 9 for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, Flex. I do believe
No
that
matter
hits.
how filthy that 20 it is gonna be enough.
Oh yeah. And that's 2d8.
Flex, it looks like Clancy messed up a few times tonight. Not only did he completely get the theme of the event wrong, does seem like he didn't quite get enough Clockwork Dinosaurs. Must not have been in the budget.
That is 9 points of force damage, knocking it back 5 feet. Thank God, needed that space. And now, let's see. Let's be flashy. You know, this is a show. Am I right?
You are 100% correct, and I didn't realize you weren't being flashy up until now. I can scarcely believe my eyes.
No. So this is what we're gonna do. You're just gonna see me, like, the Derringer goes back in his sleeve, and right in front of the T-Rex, you just see him clap his hands as he casts Shatter at 4th level. I'm gonna need a con saving throw. And mind you, because it is a construct, it's gonna be at disadvantage.
I don't know if they're gonna need that, but we'll see. Okay, so It was an 8 on the Cuckoo. Rex rolled a 15 and then a 16, so 15.
Nope. The con save was 17.
I figured as much, Flex, that would not do it.
And thanks to having an arcane focus as an artificer, I get to actually do 6d8.
It does look like that Cuckoo is not long for this world, Flex.
It does indeed. It does not bode well for the Cuckoo.
You gotta think, Clancy bringing in a lot of clockwork mechanical beings against an artificer who works with such beings was probably not the smartest thinking on Clancy's behalf.
Absolutely not, but that was why we requested bunnies and birds and eggs and such, and we got this.
Our grand total of 24 thunder damage.
24 thunder damage. Oh, the resounding clings and clangs of that clockwork getting rattled around there. Oh, dear me.
Yeah. Everything within that sweet, what was it, like 60-foot cone? No, 10-foot cone? Yeah, it's going to get hit hard. So I used my bonus action, and I used my actual action. Let's just move. Wait, let me see if I can do this. There we go. Let's just move right around here. There we go. I want to be in the prime focus of the T-Rex while getting away from the bird.
Is that bird still standing, Flex?
Sure is. It looks to be in better shape than the Rex.
Okay, I did not expect that. Who's up next? Is it the bird?
Yes, it is.
It is the bird.
Looks to be hiding paid off in the early stages for the Cuckoo.
That is very true. It does seem like the bird is now going to try to get some revenge on the one who just nearly blew it apart, and it's Tabaxi friend. We will do claws at Nico and a beak at Blades. Why did that?
That's just rolled damage.
That just rolled damage for that one, but I think the 9 is. I think it was a 9 last time on Nico as well, which was a miss.
That's again just rolled
damage.
Why
is it just rolling damage? Okay, so it rolled a 9 to hit Nico and an 8 for Blades. How's that looking for you, Blades?
Is it an 8?
Yes, an 8.
Does not hit.
Not
you
hit.
Know what?
Okay.
Hey,
don't say.
You did say you were in a loincloth, so who knows at this point.
Also, loincloths provide maximum nimble bimblosity, as we have already established.
Yes, we have had our scientists work on that, and we have come to that conclusion.
Well-documented facts. Proven throughout many bouts in the arena.
Nimbly, blimbly. Yep.
Nimble bimbosity.
That was it. That's what I said. Who's up next, Flex?
Wait, hold on. Before anything happens, that attack,
oh, gosh.
I'm gonna need it to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh gosh, what is this, Flex? As something that rolled a 5. What's that for?
So, Gift of the Gem Dragon, Telekinetic Reprisal. Pretty much on a failure, it's going to take 2d8 force damage and it's going to get pushed away 10 feet away from me.
It should not have attacked the Artificer, Flex. It should not. This thing is getting in my way quite a bit, Flex. I'm just going to be removing that because I don't think it's going to come into play anymore.
It was a total of, there we go, 8 force damage.
8 force damage.
It seems like Nico has some sort of force shield that just rebuffed the pterodactyl, Flex.
It went bonk. I heard it from here.
I heard the bonk.
Like a pigeon flying into a window.
Who's up next, Flex?
It would be the TikTok Rex.
TikTok Rex, yes indeedy. TikTok Rex, fortunately, or maybe unfortunately for our combatants, it seems like he is out of steam. or fire, so to speak. However, it does look like Ashram is hanging out there behind by the tail. So 28, I do think is going to hit Ashram even with a shield as this thing swoops its tail in its direction.
Yep, that'll hit.
That's for 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, that kind of hurts. If we abstract things, I guess I have about 100 HP, so I'm fine. But
yes.
No selling the TikTok Rex nail swipe there. Nail swipe, tail swipe even.
I was gonna say, how did you see what was coming next, Flex? Because it does do a nail swipe at or
being
a
a
claw.
construct, it does indeed have nails in the tail.
Yeah, most do call this a claw attack, but we could call it a nail swipe at Blades.
It's been beautifully manicured.
That is a 15 to hit Blades.
Just hits.
Just hits for 23 piercing damage.
Crunch.
And then last but certainly not least, the big chompers of this thing trying to chomp down on the one who brought a gun into this fight for a 16 to hit, Nico.
Brought a gun to a clock fight.
Nope.
16 does not hit.
Nope. Gotta beat an 18.
And it looks like that's the most damage this Rex has gotten out of this fight. He's finally in the fight. Unfortunately, that does mean we go down to, believe it is it Ashram first?
It is Ashram
then
first
Blades.
before Blades.
all right,
Correct.
well, you know what, Dinosaur, you've been real rude. Ashram pulls out a small black marble and rolls it on the ground. And that marble is the material component for gravity sinkhole.
What is this unconventional play? No time for marbles. We're in the arena here.
Yep, just playing marbles here. No, nothing to worry about. A 20-foot radius sphere of crushing force forms on a point I can see within range. I don't want to hit my allies who are going to help me get nachos, but I do want to hit this. I do want to hit the bird and the T-Rex. So kind of roll it on over there, and they can make a they must make a Constitution saving throw. DC 17.
To be honest, Flex, I forgot the bird was still alive. It does seem like the T-Rex
that was a dex throw for the bird, by the way.
What's that?
You rolled a dex
throw. Oh, I did
for
roll a
the
dex
bird.
for the bird. Well, it would have failed even harder for a con save. So it was a 19 for the Rex and a 5 it would be for the bird.
All right, well, they can take 44 points of damage. And they are actually smushed together because they are drawn straight to the center of the point of the sinkhole.
Did the 19 fail, Ashram?
Oh, now you said 19? Okay, 19 didn't fail.
Oh, I was going to say, that's a wild saving throw, but I thought maybe. So the Rex saved, but do they still take half?
Well, if you save, you take half, and you are not pulled in a straight line to the center of the circle.
So it does.
Okay.
To me, it looks like the T-Rex was just magnetized or something as the pterodactyl cuckoo bird just flew into the side of him.
It looks like it's dashed itself to pieces against the shoulder of the T-Rex there.
What was that, Flex? I can't even tell what was happening down there.
I don't know, but it was bad for the clockwork things. TikTok Rex still standing. Looking pretty shaky on those mechanical ankles.
It's just that one ankle, Flex. It's just the one that's weakened. He's still got one more.
Well, that remaining ankle is looking pretty goddamn unsteady, Razor.
That's my turn.
We go to Blades. Blades
will attack remaining ankle.
Oh no, it looks like Blades is going for the other ankle. I try to move Blades, but there's a big T-Rex in my way. An 11 is not going to hit.
Oh.
Did it... Did it roll a second one? I don't see the second one yet. Yep, I see it.
There it is.
All right, we will try bonus action. Cross fingers.
That will, in fact, hit.
Yay.
All right, well, put another D10 on that.
Does seem like Blade.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Mind you, that was a D4.
Seems like Blades are
3. Sorry, I had dropped my correct voice for a moment there.
So that is 4 total. 1 from the weapon and 3 from the gravitational. That would be very funny if it did win.
It looked like it was going to be a glancing blow there, but seemed to do a lot more damage than one would have suspected. Still, it was not enough. Sadly, TikTok Rex ticks and tucks his merry way still.
And then that brings us up to the top of the initiative order.
Back up to top with Nico, the flashiest contestant we've yet had.
Is Nico gonna rack up yet another kill?
A veritable dandy of the arena.
Oh, you are muted, Nico.
Seems Clancy is in the woodwork
Clancy
again.
is just messing with everything tonight.
So I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna get right up in front of the T-Rex. I'm gonna look at it. I'm going to teleport right out of its face, 90 feet away from it. Let me see.
Looks like Nico might
right around
be...
here. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna move away 90 feet. I'm gonna end up all the way over here in a straight line. I need that T-Rex to give me a con saving throw as I activate Thunderstep.
Did this...
Faster than the eye could follow.
Did Nico just teleport through the Rex with a 14 con save?
I couldn't possibly say, but whatever it was, it looked flashy as all heck.
I did hear...
That's gonna be 3d10 thunder damage.
Also, Flex,
Blades of Grass is concerned that he was caught in the thunder.
I think so, Blades, but I also think with you raging, you will probably be A-okay. However, Flex, what are these things that Clancy's got on the board? It looks like some Minotaurs and a snail. Is that a snail and some Minotaurs?
What on earth is going on down there?
I don't know. I don't know where those came from.
And
But
as soon as they were there, they were gone.
So that's going to be 22.
Some kind of reality collision caused by this thunderstep there.
22 points of 22. Damage.
Yeah.
That is a lot of thunderous damage. T-Rex still stands. Still ticking and talking.
A bonus action, I'm gonna start blasting again because the range is 120 feet.
Yeah, so might as well shoot it in the butthole.
Why not? Yep.
Oh, now we're off syndication.
18 plus 9.
Well, we all know that's gonna hit.
So that's 2d8 plus 5. For a total of 8 damage plus the 5, so 22. Okay. And it's gonna get pushed forward 5 feet.
How much damage is that total? Sorry.
Grass.
13 force damage actually. That's the grand total.
13 force damage. Well, with that final pistol packing flourish, how about we have Nico describe exactly what happens as TikTok Rex ticks his last.
So as I shoot it through the back, it's basically gonna jut right out of the little gem that's on his chest, like straight forward, hitting right onto the wall, and that's all you see is like just a little entry point is a small hole, but the exit is a huge crater. And there, it's just gears, wires, little sparks of electricity coming out.
You'll be thankful to know that the first several rows in the arena audience live tonight have signed waivers covering us against being injured by flying cogs. Whew.
Yeah,
thank goodness we put that in the contract there, Razor.
Yeah, I'm glad I was wondering why we have that in every single contract, and I guess it paid off tonight, Flex.
Strange wording indeed, but again, a resounding victory for our competitors tonight. Fantastic work put in against an implacable clockwork foe.
Yes, I do believe that Clancy may have underestimated this group of combatants yet again, but we'll talk about it back in the locker room as we head back to do our post-fight interviews. Welcome again, you three. That was quite a showing you all put on. It seems like you all didn't even take many hits at all. Clancy could have probably put the Clockwork Dinos a little bit closer to you so that they didn't miss out on an entire round, but we'll give Clancy a scolding on that later. Flex, who should we start with to find out exactly what they're expecting and what they're going to do with all those nacho tokens?
I think why don't we start with our Slayer of the Night, Nico, with that killing blow on the TikTok Rex there. You must be pretty proud of your performance.
I gotta say, it actually felt good to be in a fight. Usually, I'm always in a suit up in the office, and I rarely get to flex my magical muscles. Now that I actually know that I still got it, I wouldn't be surprised if I come back every so often. I'll probably send one of my other companions to come in and join in on the fight.
You're always welcome to return anytime you like. With showing like that, we'd be more than happy to have you. Well, when you're not appearing in the arena, Nico, where can people find you?
Out in the real world.
Out in that real world.
What people call it.
Out in the real world. You can pretty much find me on Instagram at the Faded Titan. And you know, screw it, I could plug in my Twitch at Norman Lambert 45, although I'm rarely there. Honestly, work has literally been swamping me to even remotely get the energy to stream.
That's fantastic. We will check you out, Nico.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we will look for you in the arena and outside the arena both. And of course, I believe we started with Ashram, so we will end with Ashram. So we will go to Blades of Grass. Blades, how did your loincloth hang up against all that dank fire and all those bites?
Excellent craftsmanship.
That is
fine quality underwear. Looking for
never
that sweet,
skimp on underwear. Always get the good stuff.
I always tell Flex
and
that.
Also, they offer extremely sweet endorsement deals. Bear that in mind. For future appearances within the arena, you will make a killing, Blades. I guarantee it. Blades, excellent performance this evening, as one would expect. Very, as I say, peak nimbly bimbosity. When you're not being all nimbly bimbly and dodging fire and gears, where can people find you?
You can find me on Majestic Goose's own Crits and Knits, where I play Owen. And you can take a peek at my Twitter at Holloway, HAUL_AWAY. It's not that exciting, but I have fun.
Words to live by.
What I say every morning when I wake up, Blade. Every morning. Last but certainly not least, hey, Ashram, it seems like your construction skills really came in handy this evening. I saw lots of
destruction skills.
Yes.
I do work in demolition. I guess I didn't mention that.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of wall building. It was more eruptions and crushing gravity, so to speak. But
yeah, I was on a demolition job for the past week, so kind of was in that mindset. I guess I'm just happy to be here and get the coveted nacho tokens.
I am sorry to disappoint once you eat those nachos. I don't know if we'll see you returning again.
You haven't seen the things I've eaten.
That's correct. True. I have not.
Yeah. Please flush next time.
No. Oh, flex hats. I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, sadly for me, I did witness the things he ate previously. That's my fault for going into a busy locker room toilet.
When you're not destroying buildings and dinosaurs and toilets, where can people find you out in the real world?
Well, you can find me on Crits and Knits on the Majestic Goose Network and anywhere you want me to be, for the most part, schedule willing.
Wow.
We'll do anything for nacho tokens.
I was gonna say we could have like a board game night tomorrow or tonight.
I gotta practice driving down to Cincinnati for GooseCon, so.
Yes, that is very exciting, very exciting. Gerundu, aka Flex, you got anything you want to talk about before we head out?
Probably. I probably should mention a few things that I do on the network. So, in addition to being Flex Grizzle live monthly on whatever Monday of the month it is that we do this on now, in the arena, you can also find me as Silas Lancaster in Roll for Weird, where I play a rather excitable elderly vampire. And of course, you can find me on Shitty Cowboys, where I play John Ballard Pendergrass, everybody's favorite rambling cowboy. Did you like that?
Yes, that was good. It's been a while. We missed the last Cowboy, so I'm glad that brought back. Yeah. So that's gonna be this Saturday. Yeah. So make sure you tune in. We got an episode of Halfway to Heroes dropping tomorrow. Very excited for that. It was a very fun episode. If you haven't started listening to that yet, Campaign 2 now has like 13 episodes in it. So you can either start on Campaign 1 or 2. GooseCon did fund, so you can go to tabletop.events and search for GooseCon. I need to make a bit.ly link for that because it's like tabletop.events/goose-con-2022 or something like that. But either way, you can buy badges on there. We've still got a few vendor slots left, I think, and one or two sponsor slots, and then a couple tabletopper sponsors left, but lots of badges still left. So come hang out with us. There's going to be lots of tabletop RPGing. There's going to be a big open board game library where you can just come check out a board game, play some board games with some new and old friends. Going to be lots of live shows, panels. It's going to be an amazing time. So come check that out. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. The next one is going to be the 25th, I guess, April 25th. And that one is going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in then. And our next stream is Wednesday, Crits and Knits. So we'll see you then. I won't, because I'm not lucky enough. I don't know how to knit, so I wasn't invited. But but yeah, so tune in Wednesday for Crits and Nets, and then Saturday for Shitty Cowboys. See everybody.
I've been Flex Whistle. He's been Razor McGirth. You've been watching Modras Bloodsport Association.
Hey,
goodbye.
He got it right. Bye, everybody.